Hi, my name is Gabriel Bedan. I'm talking about my favorite movie. It's the trilogy of Hobbit, which the adventure Bilbo begins. In the first movie, we have the meeting of the dwarves and Gandalf in the house of the leader Hobbit at a time where he meets Thorin Oakeshott, who is the king under the mountain. After the legacy of his grandparents and parents, the adventure begins when Bilbo signed the contract as the pillager of the dwarves, with the aim of recovering the stone arc, thus recognizing him as king under the mountain. In this first installment are faced against trolls, goblins, and orcs, commanded by Azog the Profanador, pursuing them in the caves of the goblins. Bilbo meets Gollum, who live in the deeps of the cave, and after a contest of riddle, Bilbo managed to win and tell him the way out, but Gollum wants to aid him. Bilbo had found the Ring of Power a few moments before, and decides to put it on his finger, becoming invisible to Gollum, and managing to escape alive from the cave. In the next installment of the saga, company of Thorin Oakeshott meets Bear, who is a shapeshifter of the mountains, who lends them some horses so they can reach the Black Forest, to cross it and reach the Lonely Mountain. On their way through the Black Forest, they are attacked by spiders that live there. Bilbo climbs a tree with the aim of finding paths as they were lost, but the dwarves were food for the spiders. Bilbo once again used the Ring of Power he had invisible managed to kill the spiders and free his fellow dwarves. After that, they are intercepted by 11 guards of King Thranduil, who make them prisoner in his tower. When they manage to escape once thanks to Bilbo and his magic ring, they go down the river where he reached Lake City, thanks to the help of Bardo. Once there, they advance their way to the Lonely Mountain. Once in the Lonely Mountain, Bilbo goes through the secret passage and reaches the room where the slave Smaug the dragon. Bilbo manages to fly him and steal the stone from the ark, but Smaug gets angry and goes out through one of the holes in the mountain to the lake and burns everything in this path.
Soy fuego. Yo soy muerte.
In the third and final installment of the Hobbit, called the Battle of the Five Armies, begins with the Smaug setting fire of the said lake, but Bars defend by shooting a black arrow into the one only hole in the dragon's armor and piercing it with the black arrow, thus killing Smaug the dragon. With the dragon dead, the dwarves create a fortress inside the mountain. Thorin, blinded by the wealth and the curse of the gods, becomes cold and totally different being from the one who first entered Bilbo's house. When they were about 5 elves, men, and dwarves, goblins appeared with some air-eating dwarves who opened the way for them to reach the fight. Thorin, Kili, Fili, and Dwalin go in search of Azog the Fiddler to end this battle once and for all, but although Thorin managed to kill Azog because of his wounds, to also dies, and Fili and Kili die fighting with another orc who pierces them with his swords. The movie ends with Gandalf and Bilbo returning to their burrow where it all began. The most outstanding performance is the of Sir Ian McKellen, who plays Gandalf the Grey. Through the film, the way which led to this courage is unique, most admired by all cast. Without Gandalf, it was impossible for the journey to achieve its goal. His magic helps a lot in the way of the company of the Oak Shield. Thank you very much. This is my favorite movie. It's about the Hobbit and amazing film. The best way to see this film is in a big screen and popcorn and someone waiting.